Hey guys, today for the first time we're going to be giving our Stone ratings again for every film project we've ever covered. Let's get into it.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Till the End of the Line podcast. I am the nerd with the laughs here with
Nerd with the knowledge.
That's right. And we're gonna be doing something brand new.
Yeah.
Well, since we can now, because we've gotten enough in the books.
A good traction.
Yeah. So as you guys know, we like to do Stone ratings here for everything that we review, any movie or show that comes out. But we were like, why are we 100% happy with those ratings? And then we were starting to look at it, and we're like, well, maybe we can double back and re-dive into them a little bit and see if our Stone ratings have changed. If
Realizing
they've gone,
that some of them we didn't even give a damn.
Yeah, we didn't even rate some of the projects.
So some of these new ratings will be fresh.
Yeah, so some of them might be better, some of them might be worse, some might stay the same.
Yeah.
I would wager for the most part, most of them are going to stay the same, at least for me anyway. You, on the other hand, with your whole
I've gotten a lot stricter.
Yeah, so that might change. But first, before we get into that, we're going to have a little fun, have a little game.
Yeah.
As we like to do.
Nerd News, we're going to skip again this
Yes.
week. We have a new episode coming out where we're going to break down Comic-Con and D23.
Yeah.
Walk through all of that.
We're going to designate the whole episode to just Nerd News.
Correct.
We might have some special guests on that, so stay tuned.
Yes.
But first, we're going to do some Spitfire round like we always like to do. Yeah. This time, the producer has a question for us, so get your timer out.
Oh, yeah.
And then we are going to write down. Hold on. Yeah.
So is the Spitfire around
It's
how
still
many
30
times
seconds.
has J-Lo gotten divorced?
Oh, shit.
Just
1,348. So.
Yeah, she got more rings than Brady now.
Stop it. Actually, you're probably right. She's got to fucking double him back.
All right. I'm ready when you are.
So 30 seconds and... Oh, wait, she probably has to... You should probably give that to her so she can keep track of the time. Because we're going to be writing.
Or just let it ding.
Yeah, does it ding?
Okay.
Does it go off?
I can make it.
Okay. Have it. 36.
Wait, I got nothing to write it out on.
You type.
Oh, true. I do.
Yeah, you always with the typing.
All right, let's go.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, and...
Well, she has to give us the...
After the question,
yeah.
Name hero or villains that came to some sort of science chemical.
That came from a science...
Came from some sort of...
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Go. Nine. 8 seconds left. Why am I glitching? Time.
All right, I'm just finishing the word. Yeah.
So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I have 7.
Oh,
Yes.
lucky.
I don't know.
What do you got?
Okay, so...
Oh, yeah, let's verify these.
Okay, so you want to go?
I'll go first.
Okay.
So Poison Ivy came from
fuck,
a chemical. Bruce Banner, radioactive chemical.
Fuck.
Steve Rogers, his entire serum.
Oh,
was
yeah.
chemically created.
Fucking hell.
Sentry was created. U.S. Agent.
Okay.
And Black Widow.
U.S. Agent Black Widow? No.
Yeah, she has the Widow in her. They have in the comics, not in the movie. In the comics,
Yeah.
she has we talked about it in an episode we were just talking about. I was reviewing earlier for all these ratings. She in the comics, she has like a peak level agility. So it's the
Oh, that's right. The agility thing. That's right. Okay.
and she doesn't get fatigued away.
Yeah, that's right.
So
okay.
it's like a milder version.
I was thinking of like powers, but you're right.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a milder version of the super soldier serum that Steve has.
Yeah. Okay. I got Joker, Harley, Sandman,
bro. Oh yeah.
Goblin, Green Goblin, Electro, The Thing, Fantastic Four, and Mr. Fantastic. The Cosmic Storm is chemicals.
But it wasn't a scientist.
She's the chemicals.
Science chemical.
But that was a natural phenomenon in space.
They're still chemicals that they were exposed to.
Yeah.
And that is scientific chemicals. It's
No,
just they
it's not
didn't create
scientific chemicals. They didn't create it. They didn't know. So all of mine, I took it as things that were created through science or an experiment or a fuck up.
Person made it.
So
Yeah.
maybe I was just focusing on the chemical part of it.
Yeah, because that was like a storm.
Uh-huh.
You know, like Joker, I get because he fell into a vat of acid. You know,
Yeah.
Electrode because of the eels.
Yeah.
But I don't think Thing and or because in that case you should have wrote Invisible
then-
Woman.
Yeah, well, I was going to. I was,
exactly.
I was running through them. I
But
was
no,
running
because
through
it
'em.
was like a cosmic storm that just passed through.
Fuck, so that doesn't
You know what I
count,
mean?
huh?
Because no,
So
it's not
then-
man-made.
So
I mean,
then you...
It was a supernova.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was like a, yeah.
So then you win because I only get 1, 2, 3, 4,
Five.
5. Yeah.
Oof.
Wait, rename yours again?
Black Widow, her serum, the Black Widow
Okay.
serum. The U.S. agent takes a
Super Soldier serum.
serum. Same thing with Steve. Sentry is created in a lab.
Well,
too.
can you count those as two different ones? It come from the same thing, so you can't count that twice.
But it's not. It's not the same serum. One was created by Erskine, and the other one was
Oh.
created by way in the future by somebody else.
Because I feel like that's still the same type of chemical.
I mean, so is the
Science.
Black Widow then, and the Bruce Banner happened because of.
But his is gamma radiation. That's
Right.
different.
I mean,
We'll leave it to her.
Yeah,
I don't know.
you say
Do
it.
you count those three as three different ones, even though they came from the same type of serum?
Well, I just wanted the name of whoever got in contact with whatever kind of chemical.
So whoever got powers from anything. Okay. All right. So then, yeah, he wins.
oh, Bane was a damn,
Fuck.
and we didn't even look around. We
I
usually
accidentally cheated. I looked up and I'm like, I was gonna write Swamp Thing, but then I'm like, no, he's not.
no, I don't think he is.
No, he's
Oh,
born
Poison
like
Ivy's
that.
up there.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
And you forgot Ninja Turtles.
Bro, that's 3 of them, 4 of them right there.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, Splinter and the 4 turtles. That'd have been quick, easy points right there.
Oh no, I did have turtles right here.
Yeah, you should have did it. Said Fantastic Four times 4.
I was going to, but that's cheating. That's because you got to write it out. Writing it.
I would have let it.
No, because writing it is part of the thing. So, all right. So if I'm correct, that's what 7-4 now. I believe is the correct.
We'll find out. You'll
yeah.
look it up and you'll see. I think that should be 8, something like
Yeah,
that.
but you thought the numbers were different. You thought you were up by 3 already, and you were
Yeah, I
not.
thought it was like 7-4.
Negative.
I was up by 3,
I came within a 1-point lead, and then you got it back.
and then I got the bonus from her in that same episode. I'm pretty sure, but whatever.
You only got.
I
the
don't
bonus.
remember. I don't remember. I could be wrong. I'm
No,
probably
you
wrong.
that was the one where you only
Yeah.
got the bonus. Remember, because we both tied, and you only got the bonus.
Right, so I stayed at 2 up.
No,
So this would be 3 up.
that was when I brought it within 1. But anyway, whatever.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah,
Maybe a true fan will post it on.
Yeah.
yeah, maybe.
So it's technically 4-7 now. I'm up by 3 now.
Correct. Yeah, if the numbers are right. Yeah, if I'm
Okay.
remembering.
Maybe I was just speaking into.
Yeah,
existence.
yeah. You manifested it. All right. So
All right.
as we said, we're going way back when we first started reviewing stuff.
Episode 4 was the first Stone ratings that we ever gave.
And fans, if you guys go back, those episodes are cringy
They're
as shit.
It's tough.
Audio is ass.
Language.
In my old living room.
Yeah, the first
If
8
you go through them,
episodes
you
were
start seeing all our different sets that we
your
have.
place. The second
your
2 were
living
my place, and now we're in this one at the Avengers
No,
facility.
we had a small room.
We had
Before
Yeah,
that.
that's what I'm saying. The 2, we had the the dining room that we were in.
Mhm.
That did we just cut out a little corner for us to do it?
Yeah.
in? And then I changed one of the bedrooms into
Yeah.
it. And
now
now
we're
we're at the Avengers facility. So we're
That's
moving
right.
up. We're moving up. All right. So the first film that we did was Thor: Love and Thunder,
Yeah.
which I originally gave 6 stones, and you originally gave
5.
5 stones. Is your stone rating changing for that film?
I'm dropping it to a 4.
You are dropping it 4. I am actually dropping it 2 stones to a 4. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I
cool.
thought I guess I may have been a little bit too hyped for
in
it
the moment.
in the moment of
Yeah.
it. It's still a good movie, but I think they did try going a little too hard on the goofy
Yeah.
part of it
And it was
because it was such
meant
a,
to be more dark.
because it was such a success of Ragnarok. I feel
Right.
like they're like, oh, we got this new way of telling Thor. Everybody loved it. It's
Yeah.
funny, but I felt like they leaned too hard on
Yeah,
it.
the goofiness didn't work with the villain.
Yeah, it's still a good movie.
Yeah.
It's still funny. Still got good action. Some heartwarming parts. But yeah, but for what it is, it's I'm gonna go ahead and drop it down to 4 stones.
Correct. Yeah.
Then we have Werewolf by Night, which
Yes.
was a special presentation.
Uh-huh.
Marvel's first, if I'm not
And
mistaken.
only, I think.
Thus far, right?
Well,
Or
the
no,
holiday
specials
special.
count.
Yeah.
Yeah. So which I feel like we should get more of those. Some more special
Well,
presentations.
I told you that I'd love, and you know, it looks like he's coming back as your Gambit in Secret Wars.
I said it.
There's a lot of it. But again, I don't want him to be the new Gambit going forward.
But that's what they're saying.
No, they're saying right now he's confirmed for just Secret Wars and Doomsday.
Oh.
But there's potential for it. But I don't want that.
Okay.
I want a new Gambit. I want a new fresh team. You know?
Younger actors.
Yeah.
But like
Someone that's gonna play it for 10, 15 years.
kind of like how they did with First Class, so they brought new younger people in to play.
Yeah,
Okay.
I want that.
Okay.
You know,
So
I
Werewolf.
want somebody that's gonna make a name for themselves.
Oh my god. Yikes. All right. So Werewolf by Night, I originally gave 3 stones.
Yeah, and I gave it 5 out of 6, and I'm staying.
You
at
gave
5.
it 5.
Yeah,
So are yours changing?
I'm staying at
You're
5.
staying
out
at
of 6.
5?
I really enjoy it.
I'm gonna stay at 3. It didn't do it for me. It was a cool. It was cool for what it was. I don't know if that story just didn't grab me or what, or you
Yeah.
know, or just that type of whatever it is, creature, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah,
It just didn't resonate with me. So yeah,
I
I'm
think
gonna stay at
after
3.
like looking for the stones and rewatching and listening to part of our passage, what we were saying is you said the exact same thing, that it just didn't do it for you, and you
Yeah.
had meant to point that I'm more into the horror culture than you are, and that's one of the reasons that stood out for
Yeah.
me. And two,
That's
it
probably who
it
likes
opened
this.
up the door to, you know, the mystic arts, the dark mystic arts, like the
Midnight Suns and
yeah,
all that
and
stuff.
all that
Okay.
Blade coming out, if that
Yeah.
ever comes out, you know, like, so that whole realm of it, I'm excited for. So they showed me a teaser of what they can do, right? So
Cool.
I'm like, okay, cool. I'm excited for the
Yeah,
future
yeah.
of this dark.
It was definitely another type of Marvel for us to
yeah,
experience.
and I like the color contrast of it, black and white. Only the stone, you know, the bloodstone being red, and then eventually
Also, Bloodstone, I will say she's a badass.
Yeah.
She was cool. She
really-
was cool
yeah.
to see.
it'd be nice to see her in Midnight Suns for sure.
Okay. Next thing, She-Hulk was
She-Hulk.
right with that. We actually split that episode.
Yeah.
I fucking love this show.
Mm-hmm.
I've watched it over many times. I am a huge Tatiana Maslany fan.
Yep.
I think the entire cast that they had on the show was great. I gave it 5. What did you give it?
I had given it a 5 too.
Okay, mine is staying at 5. How about you?
I did drop it to a 4.
You did? Okay.
Like again, Tatiana Maslany was great. There's just a lot of flaws with, you know, the goofy guy that takes the serum, Ilan Blonsky, you know, Abomination.
Oh, the bad guy? Okay.
Yeah, Blonsky's character is kind of nerfed a bit. You know, he's a little bit of a dork, and I'm like, kind of want him to be, you know, bad. And then, what's the other chick that she fights? One of her main.
Oh,
whatever, her.
no, hold on.
But I wasn't a fan of Megan Thee Stallion being in it and them dancing and all that twerking shit.
That was funny.
It was okay.
That was funny to see.
But her, yeah.
What the fuck is it? It's some Titan, no? Or some...
Titania?
there it is.
Titania?
Titania.
Something like that.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just wasn't a fan of her. She could have been better.
Okay.
But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Alrighty. Next thing we got Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. Our first 6 stones of the podcast.
Yeah, no, I'm staying there. Yeah,
Same.
I agree.
Can't touch that.
No.
That's excellence.
I think the words just can't touch this, but whatever. No.
Wow. Okay. Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special.
Yeah, I gave it a 5
Was
out of 6.
cute. You gave it a 5. I gave it 4. Is yours changing?
I'm staying.
Staying at 5. I'm gonna stay at 4.
Okay.
I thought it was a nice little story. Find out Mantis's Peter's sister.
Yep.
That was really sweet how he loved that, embraced that. It was a nice warm story, and it was a cool holiday kind of story too. Next we got Ant-Man Quantumania.
I gave it a 4 out of 6. I'm gonna stay at a 4.
And
out of
I
6.
gave it a 4. Mine is gonna stay at a 4.
Yeah.
It wasn't horrible. It was kind of where Marvel starts to
like it had so much potential.
decline a little bit. Yeah,
And it just
they did
fucking
poorly. I think this is the first Marvel project that ever did poorly. Honestly, right?
Oh, like in the box office?
Yeah.
No.
What before that? What did poorly?
Captain Marvel.
Bullshit. Captain
Well, no,
Marvel did
actually,
numbers, dude.
It did because of how much press they gave it. But afterwards, everyone was like, "Oh, this is not as what we wanted it to be." So, yeah, I get what you're saying. It wasn't. They did numbers, but it wasn't well received. This one wasn't well received and didn't do numbers.
Correct. So that was my point. Is that this is the first Marvel project that like didn't do numbers.
Yeah, I stay at a 4 out of 6.
Same.
I think Jonathan Majors King was badass, and he was King the Conqueror. You know, we'll see what happens with Doom. You know, if he annihilates them, if he doesn't. Yeah, it is what it is.
And then we went outside the comic realm and went to John Wick 4, which was a fucking excellent film.
My God.
The whole franchise, the whole John Wick franchise is just excellent to watch. I gave it a hard 6. You gave it
A 5 out of 6.
5. Is yours changing?
No, I'm staying.
Mine is staying same. Then we're gonna go on to one of Marvel's greatest, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
And I think the best trilogy.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna agree
Because
with
it tells
that.
a good story from the beginning
It's cohesive.
to end.
Yeah,
Every story steps into the other story,
yeah,
and it's one continuous long story. And apparently, it's Rocket's story, and we don't realize until the end.
yeah.
You know, and yeah.
Well, no, he said the first story was about Quill, and it was about his mother. The second one was about Quill and his dad, and third one's Rocket's story.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
But yeah, so six easy.
Yeah.
Same,
stayed there.
right? 6.
I
Okay.
love this movie.
Then we hop over to Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse,
Heyo.
a Sony project, one of the only good Sony projects.
At the moment.
Yeah. I gave that one a 6. You gave it
6 out of 6 also.
yeah, and
I'm
that's gonna
staying
stay
there.
absolutely. That, yeah.
Honestly, the best animated movie
yeah,
that I've seen.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there's.
And
anything
then they
else.
did it a new way. It's a new type of animated.
Yeah, the glitchiness and
yeah,
the comic
yeah.
book writing
Yeah.
kind of part. Yeah, it's really cool.
really
yeah.
well done. Really well done. We have Beyond the Spider-Verse coming out soon.
Maybe
They're already
Eventually.
they're already they're in production.
Oh, are they? Okay.
Yeah. They're deep into production already. I know the dubbing for the other languages are gonna start doing their thing soon. So yeah, that's coming out. We're excited for that. Next thing, so we have the Flash. That was while you were multiverse hopping with America. So I was handling those 2 episodes. You weren't gone too long.
No.
I gave that 3 stone ratings. You gave it.
Apparently, you said 3.5.
Yeah,
I don't remember that.
we have the footage.
It's a 2, but okay.
It's a 2 stones.
Yeah, it's a
okay.
fucking
I'm
2.
gonna keep it at 3.
I must have been high as fuck on traveling with.
I don't know what
America,
that was.
but
Did a different multiverse?
I
Was it
guess.
better over there or something?
Maybe you
I don't
talked
know.
to a variant of myself.
What is that? What it was?
Maybe.
Oh my God.
I don't remember fucking saying that.
Yikes!
I did not like this movie.
But
at
yeah,
all.
that was a 3 stoner for me. That was 2 for you. Okay, Transformers: Rise of the Beast. First Transformers flick in a while.
Yeah.
But it was a different story. It's not this in the Shia LaBeouf Transformers world,
No.
right?
No, this is Bumblebee, the one with John Cena and
Oh, it's from that
Haley
one.
Steinfeld.
Okay.
Yeah, it's that genre. So this is before.
Is it before Shia?
No, I think it's. No.
I thought it was a separate universe.
No,
you said.
it's different timeline.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is all, it's its
It's
own
its
thing.
own thing. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. No, but it's before the Bumblebee one with.
It's before it? No, it's after it. Because Haley's is 90s, early 90s.
And this one takes place when?
after that.
No, but Noah has like. No, I think it's before.
I don't know. We got to check on that. Either way,
Either way,
great film. I gave it 6. You weren't
you
there.
gave it 6.
Correct, sir.
Oh, wow.
What did you give it?
4 out of 6. I liked
4?
it.
Okay. Yeah, I gave it 6 just because, dude, we got to see the Primal. That was one of my favorite shows of Transformers. Beast Wars was the shit. I remember that. The cheetah and all that.
Yeah.
Getting to see them live action was awesome. And I thought the actor playing Noah, I thought he did a great job as it. I liked the Transformers that we got in this one.
Mm-hmm.
I liked the story of it. We got to see Unicron.
Yeah. Surge was a badass.
Surge was a badass. Yeah, so I just liked everything about it. And then I loved how it tied in. It's going to fucking be a cross-platforming with G.I. Joes.
Yeah.
End credit scene. No. End of the movie. Didn't it end with the movie like that? That wasn't post-credit scene, was it?
I think it might have been post-credit.
Are you sure? Oh, okay. Well, yeah. So next movie is going to be Transformers G.I. Joe.
Bumblebee was the first one.
In your face.
Bumblebee, then the Beast.
Ooh.
Well, yeah, it released, but is the timeline.
Then it's the timeline. That's the timeline.
Yeah.
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 In your face.
Whatever.
Chronological order, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Because Bumblebee's 2018.
Well, right. That's release date.
Baby, are you talking about when they came out? No.
That's
See,
just
no.
how it goes, 'cause it's Transformers: The Rise of the Beast, and then it goes to Transformers 2007. Then it goes.
Oh, she is saying it in order, yeah.
Not, in order of how.
Of the timeline, yeah. All right, cool. So,
It's supposed to be.
yeah, so look out for the Transformers G.I. Joe movie, which should be fucking sick.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah.
In the comics, that happen often. There's a few lines of that, and then there was the old G.I. Joe and Transformers anime movie.
Yeah. I did like the G.I. Joe films that they made, which I
liked
just...
the first one with Channing Tatum.
So check it out. I just found out. I saw him talking about it. He said he didn't even want to do the first Transformers, but he was contracted.
Transformers.
I'm sorry,
G.I.
G.I. Joe. He didn't want to do the first G.I. Joe film. But so he kept pushing it off, hoping they would take him off the project, but he was contracted on.
Oh, wow.
So he couldn't get out of it, so he did it. And then when they were doing the first one, he said, "Kill me off." That's why he dies. He asked to be killed off. He never wanted to be a part of the G.I. Joe films.
Why?
Yeah. I don't know. I thought he did a great job in it.
I think so,
The
too.
first one was awesome, solid. You got my boy Marlon Wayans in there. I thought it was fucking awesome. I thought it was great.
Yeah, I agree.
So yeah, check out those.
I liked it, the first one, a lot. The second one was okay,
It was all right. Yeah, the second one definitely couldn't touch the first one,
No,
for sure.
I agree.
It was cool to see Bruce Willis and all that in there. But,
Yeah.
So, next project, Secret Invasion. This is one that we forgot to stone rate or
Did
something.
we?
I don't know what happened there.
We probably just didn't want to say it.
No, that's not true because Ahsoka we didn't even, which would be
Yeah,
next.
I know.
But
I was
so,
just talking shit
yeah,
because
right.
of Secret Wars.
Secret Invasion was fine. Not Secret Wars. Secret Invasion
yeah.
was decent. So I'm going to go ahead and give Secret Invasion a 3 stones. It wasn't bad, wasn't good, wasn't great. It was all right.
2.5.
2.5 for you. Wow, really that bad?
Yeah, it just didn't like have any traction on it. Like, it
Okay.
just didn't. I don't know. Maybe it was released in the wrong time.
I don't think it hit the genre it was trying to.
Yeah.
Because they're trying to make a spy thriller, but it didn't really hit that mark.
Yeah.
A lot of people were having issues with certain things in it.
The old roadie, how long was
The big roadie thing of when did he get taken?
Yeah.
Which were kind of all got to the point where it was after Endgame is when they took him, which would make more sense because then he would have the knowledge that they would need from the scrolls, like who took all the blood samples from the battle, because that was the whole thing. Is they were trying to find out where the harvest was, and he would have that. I would assume he would be close to that information and all that stuff. So I'm gonna say he got taken after Endgame.
But it wouldn't make sense
to have like a doctor's appointment.
It wouldn't make sense that he was the one that collected all of the
Rhodey?
samples.
Why?
Yeah, if he was swapped before Endgame.
But he didn't. It was Fury did. Fury had the harvest. Remember?
Right. But who collected all of it? That's what I'm saying.
He said he had a team go in and take all the blood samples.
Right, but was that Team Rhodey? Was that Rhodey that did it?
Oh, part of it?
Because
I
he
don't
was
know.
there at the battle. You know what I mean?
Yeah, true. I don't know. I think it was all after the fact, but
Maybe. I don't know either way. I don't think we ever will know.
So yours is 2.5.
Yeah.
Right. I'm gonna give it a 3. Next,
Blue
Blue Beetle.
You really like this one.
I fucking love this film. Represents the Latino culture really well. I thought it did a good job. I thought the actor did a good job. You have different opinions about that. I gave it 6 out of 6. That's not changing.
Yeah.
You gave
4.5.
You gave it what the first time?
4.5.
And it's staying?
I'll stay at 4.5.
Stay with, okay. All right, fair enough. Yeah, man, I just really enjoyed this film. You know, we finally get our Latino superhero in the forefront. I thought they did a great job in it.
Mm-hmm.
It was funny, good action, some heart parts. You know, had me choked up at a few points.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was really good.
I
look forward to seeing them again.
I think anything DC. Once we knew James Gunn was going to take over, I just kind of lost any investment into anything. Well, Flash was a flop either way.
Yeah.
But Blue Beetle was good. You know, it was alright, but it wasn't.
You enjoyed it, but yeah. All right, fair enough. Then we have Ahsoka into the Star Wars realm.
Yeah.
Absolutely love the series.
Yeah.
I'm so happy they came out with it. Rosario Dawson killed it. Did an amazing job at it.
I agree.
I'm
you
gonna
had some setbacks about her in the beginning. You were like, oh, she's older. Yeah, you were like, she's older. She's not going to be as agility as, like, after you watched Clone Wars. Not Clone Wars. Rebels. And you're like, she jumps around a lot. And, like, she was, very acrobatic.
Oh, from Tales of the Jedi, we saw her agility a lot.
Yeah.
When she was training and stuff.
And you're like, she's not, she's older. How's that going to work out? And I'm like, and I was like, yeah, exactly. She's older now. She's older. She's mature. She's not her
for
style
some
anymore.
reason, I was one of the people that was on board of how she was acting in the beginning. A lot of people were like, why is she acting like that? This and that. They took out or they forgot what she had gone through up until that point.
Yeah.
I was
so
on board
mature,
with that. Yeah.
So much more balance within the Force, too. Like, she was.
But she, she definitely took those worries away throughout the series.
Yeah.
I saw her fighting style and everything. She was killing it. I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 6 stones.
Yeah, same.
It was the same. 5.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. All right. So that's Ahsoka. Then we have Loki.
Yeah.
The best Marvel series out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, season 2.
So sorry.
Yeah.
Yes, Loki season 2 is what we gave a stone ratings on. I gave it a 6.
I put WandaVision above season 1.
Oh, okay.
But I put season 2 of Loki above WandaVision because it was so important to the
it
future.
was. I gave it 6 stones. You gave it
6 stones.
And that's
And
going to
we're
stay
both
there.
staying there.
Yeah. I won't let you change that.
I don't think you could convince me.
Yeah, I know, right? There'd be nothing in the world that make you change that. The next project is the Marvels film.
Our first look at an X-Men.
Correct. We got to see Beast in the end credit scene, and I jokingly told you that my ratings was heavily influenced by the end credit scene. So taking that out of consideration, my stone rating was a 6. Yours was
4.5.
4.5. Mine is actually I'm gonna give it my true feelings on it, and it was 5 stones.
Okay.
I'm taking the joy and the excitement of the end credit scene out of it. So just the film itself is 5 stones.
Okay. I stayed at 4.5.
Okay.
I think Secret Invasion was when I was like, ooh, like I need to be more critical.
Okay.
And then we ended up not even giving it. But I think that's where the thought came from. Because I was like, how do I rate this?
Yeah.
And then from there, Blue Beetle, Ahsoka, Loki. I was like, oh, okay, we got bangers.
Yeah.
And then Marvels. I was like, it's good. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's just I don't know. Kamala Khan saved
that film.
I think so.
I thought Brie Larson did a great job at it.
She does.
What I liked about Brie Larson's performance in this film is that we got to see different parts of Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
We got to see a more emotional side, a more heartbroken side, a
that
regretful
part
side.
sold really well.
Yeah.
Because Kamala was such a fangirl. So it's like...
But that was only a very small part of it. And that was only in the beginning when they met.
Right. But I'm saying, like, she felt shitty about letting down Kamala because of the persona of the great pure person that she is.
No, I don't. I thought it was her regret more came from what's the other?
Well,
girl's-
Monica. Yeah.
Monica.
Yeah,
you
well,
said Kamala.
it stemmed from there. That's why she didn't come back. But then with bringing Kamala on, that's why she was so hard on her and yelling at her like, "No, you gotta stay."
Oh,
you,
that okay.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
like, I don't think the movie would be as successful if it was just
Monica and
no,
Captain?
just fucking
Kamala?
Carol.
Oh,
If it was just them,
oh yeah, agreed.
yeah, I think the three of them made the movie.
Yeah, well, because you honestly you can't have that story without the other two girls. Because what is Brie gonna be doing? You know what I mean? Like,
Well,
or
see,
what
that's
is
the
Captain Marvel
problem.
gonna be
That's
doing?
what some people don't understand. Like, I was watching a couple of videos of Brie was like really upset that apparently she was supposed to be in the Deadpool Wolverine.
Really?
And they cut her scenes or something. Maybe it was fake. Maybe it wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching this clip of people talking about it, and she's upset, and she's like that that Cassandra Nova could have been a better villain, and they could have highlighted women power a lot stronger.
Mm-hmm.
And I get the feminists, I get the woman power part of it, but like even you're just like, what the fuck? Like,
I don't think that has to do with it
I don't
at
know
all.
how much longer we'll have Brie Larson as Captain Marvel, because she's flirting with a really dangerous area of what she thinks and her emotions on certain topics, and apparently she's not a fan of Ryan Reynolds. So yeah, it's
That's interesting.
if I find it, I'll send it to you. But
Okay.
yeah, it was weird. I was like, what the fuck?
All right.
So yeah, we'll see how that turns out. But I'm okay with Miss Marvel, Kamala Khan being the focal point. Like, she's a badass.
Well,
so.
it looks like it's gonna be that with Young Avengers and stuff.
And some, yeah,
we got that end credit scene. So next we have up is the Avatar: The Last Airbender animated series, which you got me into. You're like, dude, you got to check out the entire thing. So we did a huge episode on that. I gave it 6 stones. You gave it.
Actually, I didn't look it up. I only looked at the Netflix one.
I think you gave it a 6.
I would
the
imagine I
animated
did.
series, yeah. That's gonna stay the same.
Yeah.
I would imagine you're not changing that. Then after that we have Echo, which was a very short series.
Yeah.
I think only 5 episodes.
6?
I don't know.
I think it was 6. Either way,
I gave that one a 3. You gave it
a 3.5 because of Vincent D'Onofrio.
Okay, and that's a fair half stone. Mine is gonna stay the same. Yours?
Yeah.
Okay.
3.5.
All right. Then we did Legend of Korra.
Yep.
Which is the second Avatar show. It's a good show. I gave it 4. You gave it
4 also.
okay, and that's gonna stay the same for me.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And then the Netflix episode.
Yes, then we have Avatar: The Last Airbender live action series, which I was really
Season 1.
excited for. I think you were too.
Hell yeah.
I think all the actors in the series did a phenomenal job portraying each character.
Yeah.
The story was a little bit wonkier than the series.
Yeah.
I do still think that they kept true to the most important parts
Yeah.
of the series. We do have seasons 2 and 3 coming out on Netflix, which I believe they're in production now on.
They're working
season
on 2 right now, yeah.
Yeah. So I gave this one a 5. You gave it
A 4.5.
Oh, okay. I'm actually gonna stay at 5.
I'll stay at a 4.5.
Oh, okay. All right. Then there's another series we actually never even bothered to do a follow-up episode on it. Is the Acolytes.
We'll give you guys a finale eventually.
This is so bad.
Season 2
I don't know if I want to.
was
honestly.
officially canceled.
Yeah,
It
that's
does-
how bad
it's not
season 1
happening.
was.
And
They just messed up so many key parts, so
Yeah.
many canon level things. They flopped hard on.
it's just like, if you have people, Marvel has so many comic book lines. It's okay to get something wrong, or not comic book lines, comic book series, where it's okay to get something quote unquote wrong with Marvel shows or movies, because you can be like, oh, it's another timeline. Oh,
Well,
it's
yeah, but
another
that's the
this.
difference. Is like with
With Star
with
Wars,
the MCU is you could say, oh, this is MCU specific.
right?
Star Wars, there's only one fucking
It's
Star
one
Wars.
lore and
Yeah.
one lure only, and
That's
it's
it.
the way George Lucas has fucking made it.
Yeah.
And if it's not that way, you're fucking it up, bro.
Yes.
Like,
and they
then
did big
They
times.
had, executive producers and writers that have never seen any of the other prequels or the original.
First
story.
mistake.
You
You hired somebody who's never seen a Star Wars. And like, okay, if you're hired and you've never seen it, before we sign this contract, I need you to watch them. Because you're going to need to do your homework. At the
Yep.
very minimum. How are you going to write a story about something you've never heard? That'd be like if I was going to go preach at a church
Yeah.
of the Quran.
Yeah,
No idea what the fuck I'm talking about. It's just dumb.
it is.
Uh,
And with that happening, I think the next thing is X-Men 97, right?
well, we never gave a stone rating on this.
We didn't?
We never covered Acolyte. The second
Oh,
one.
right. So I'll give my still rating, and then before we go into X-Men 97, I have some stuff to say about Bo, but whatever. We'll go into that.
Okay, yeah. So Acolyte, what do you give it?
I'll give it a 3 out of 6 because of the Plagueis.
Holy shit.
The Plagueis
I did
was
not
dope.
expect that whatsoever. The little 2-second scene of Plagueis? Is that what
It
you're
gives
talking
me enough hope that they're going to keep, because of what they've done. They've fired a lot of people, all the people that if you're
You're
not
saying
following,
after the fact of the show?
yes.
Because
Now
of
that-
that?
I
But
think,
see, I think that's a little unfair of you, though. I think I'm talking about just specifically season 1 of the show.
yeah,
Just the show.
just the show alone, I think.
Oh, you're saying the behind the stuff is giving you hope.
Right.
Oh, heard.
Right.
Okay,
And so all of that, I don't really
Interesting.
know
I did
what my
not
rating
see-
would have been if I just really had given up on the show. I think
Yeah.
the season finale was good.
Okay.
I think the fight scene was pretty dope.
So you're telling me you're giving the Acolyte better than Secret Invasion?
Yeah, it had better fight scenes. The lightsaber
It's Star
fight
Wars,
scenes.
though. It's gonna have better. The Secret
not
Invasion, there's
true.
no fighting.
The original
Besides
trilogy,
the-
4,
yeah.
5, and 6, don't really have the best fight scenes. Because of the time that it came out.
What are you talking about? Oh,
Luke and Vader's
Star
fight
Wars.
were like,
Yeah. Star
you
Wars.
know,
Okay, sorry.
Vader or Luke was holding onto this thing and just swinging the sword around. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
like it wasn't all that great. I think the story is fucking dope,
Yeah.
but the lightsaber duels have gotten better over the years.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, I think peak lightsaber is fucking episode 1 and episode 3. Those are the two.
I don't think you get better than 3. The Duel of Fates.
Oh, absolutely,
Fuck no.
absolutely. But the
Fuck
Maul
no.
and Obi and Qui-Gon's
It was alright, but it wasn't.
What?
No, I mean compared to Duel of Fates.
right.
I'm
okay,
saying,
correct.
like-
yeah, that's the best one.
I
mean, Yoda fighting Dooku was cool, but it was like, okay, it was a gimmick because he's
100% computer anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right. Well, I give Acolyte 2 stones, dude.
Okay.
And that's my
Plagueis-
lowest rating ever on this podcast.
Yeah.
Never getting anything less than 3.
I just think because the leads did really good jobs. I think the Sith Lord or
the
whatever
actors,
he was.
actors did good.
Yeah.
The only reason it has 2 is I enjoyed the fight scenes. The choreography was excellent. What's his name?
Joaquin?
No. He was excellent.
Yes.
He was a great bad guy, and I loved the little sneak attack where you didn't know it was him. He was playing this kind of like goofier, not goofier, but like shittier kind of guy.
No,
but
I think Goofy
what's
was
his,
right. He was being a
yeah.
little goofy,
Okay. What's the name of the Master Jedi?
The Asian man, right?
Yeah.
The,
No, that's
his real
the
name.
other show.
Oh no. Oh yeah.
Master
Oh no, that's not his real name.
something with like isn't it? Soul. Master
Soul.
Soul.
Oh, Master Soul. Yeah.
Yeah,
Soul.
yeah. I thought he carried the show.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I thought he did a great fucking job.
And I think what the fuck are their names?
Carrie Ann Moss?
No. The twins. What the hell are the lady that plays them?
The actress that played the twins?
Yeah.
What about her?
Osha and what's the other twins' name?
May?
Osha and May. I think she did a good job playing too.
Oh, she absolutely
Yeah,
did. Like I
I
said,
think-
my issue is not with the cast. It's not with the fight scenes. It's not with the visuals. It's with the story.
I
The story,
think the
and
story
even ended
was
ass.
the story was
Pissed me
good had they had
Kept the canon shit correct?
the continuity of the story. It was such a loose story, and the things that they try to tie it to other movies or the things that not
Hopefully,
because they didn't tie it
yeah.
into other movies. That's what it was.
Hopefully, this is one of the stories that's just gonna get lost in Star Wars, and we don't talk about it.
It's gonna be like Secret Invasion.
Okay.
They're gonna just not bring it up again.
All right.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
But
right.
I think they're gonna bring up those characters. I think those characters can be.
That's fine.
Yeah. Well, Soul's dead, right?
No, I don't think you can bring up the characters. It's so long ago. It's over 100 years ago.
Right, but if they tell a story in that same timeline,
They can refer to that,
Yeah.
or to some of those characters, but none of those characters.
because I want them to do something with Plagueis.
All right, Plagueis will probably be the only guy that we'll see again from this show. But anyway, all right. So you said you had some stuff that you want to talk about Bo DeMeo?
Yeah. So the future. So Skeleton Crew. That trailer just came out recently.
Yes,
That looks pretty cool.
we'll be covering. that.
And so Bob Iger fired a lot of people within Disney, Star Wars, Lucasfilm, and Marvel. He fired a lot of quote unquote woke people.
Mm-hmm.
People that were trying to shove an
agenda down.
an agenda down instead of it just doing for the pure of nerdness, being a nerd, you know. And I just don't understand why. Like I get it, like the way of life and how we live life. You know, we have to respect people's decisions and how they and all that.
Yeah.
But there's certain lure. Just let that be the lure.
Yeah.
Can we incorporate it? Yes. But should that be the focal point of it? No.
There's a difference between respecting something and then forcing something.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like,
if it doesn't seem cohesive and it doesn't fit in the story, then don't put it in the story.
not everything needs to be put in. Let's
Right.
just say that.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's not like you don't even have to have a relationship in a story for it to work. Does it happen often? Yeah.
like a
But-
romantic relationship. Yeah. For sure.
It does, and so that's how you can avoid some of that. Like you don't have to force a guy on guy or a girl on girl, you know, or a cross gender of any of it.
Yeah, whatever.
Like
Yeah.
and all of that, or even just like trying to flood the roles of the lead roles to be a certain gender.
Yeah.
And it's just like it's not. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
No, I
There's
feel
certain
like-
things that work.
You know what I think it is like because some of the movements, when they got a voice, help change it and help improve it.
Yes.
So everybody's trying to fucking jump on that bandwagon. Everybody's trying to get that going for what they believe. So it's like,
But it has to be organic.
that's what I'm saying.
You know, it
and
has
that's
to
where it
be
comes back to
organic.
the forcing thing.
Yeah.
It's like because they think because it worked here, it's gonna work here,
Yeah.
and it's not the case.
The entire and Lucasfilm in particular, and they haven't really done it too much with Marvel, which I'm okay with, like where they're forcing like woke, mental or PC stuff.
Yeah.
Star Wars is about one thing and one thing only: the Force and balance of the fucking Force.
Yeah.
So why don't you try not unbalancing the fucking Force, bro? Let's let it naturally work out.
Yeah.
There's a multitude of galaxies and planets, and there can be whole planets. Just how America Chavez comes from an entire planet of nothing but women.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And no one batted an eye at that.
Nope.
It fits perfectly in the story, and that's what you have to do. Tell a story that fits fluently, and you can have that whole agenda put in there, but it has to be fluent. And if it's not fluent, it's too forced, and you hurt the lure of what it was, and you want to pay homage to that. You're not, and you don't want to destroy it, and that's where I'm going with that. So some of the firing was recently released, and why Bo was let go.
Yeah. And
why he was stripped from any credit from season 2, and apparently they're like redoing season 2 part of it. He has some pretty harsh allegations of sexual harassment. So sending superhero suggested pictures of himself and sending them
like him in cosplay.
Yeah. Okay. And very sexualized images, saying, "Hey, use this for inspiration," and that's in any form of business, that's sexual harassment.
Yeah.
Apparently he was very aggressive, like hugging and grabbing and touching people, not necessarily groping, but enough to make it uncomfortable. And so he hasn't necessarily been honest about that. So I was initially scared how they were going to do everything without him. You know what I mean? Because we didn't know why he got fired.
Right.
He was fired like a week before the release of the show.
Yeah.
He wasn't invited to the Emmy party. Like all this shit.
The launch party,
I was like, oh my God, what's going on? So with that happening, I take back them saying, oh, they fucked up for letting go of Bo, So
okay.
I feel shitty about the situation. I told you in our group chat with our podcast buddies that, like, it sucks when people piss away talent. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Jonathan Majors made a really bad mistake,
And I had seen something, too, where they interviewed him and they had talked about, they asked about his feelings about, and this is Jonathan Majors, about them giving second chances to people like RDJ and
right,
someone else that had a past like that.
Ezra Miller.
No, Marvel. No. You're right. Yeah, Ezra Miller, RDJ.
He's getting help.
Yeah, and then.
But see, Ezra Miller hasn't gotten something else to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like there's like.
Well, they still kept him on the Flash project though.
They didn't really have a choice. It was already done.
No, that came out during production.
No, all the shit that he got in trouble
It
when
even halted production. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So they let him.
I'm remembering correctly, and I think I am. Yeah.
We'll figure that out.
Yeah.
I thought it was after, and they were dragging their feet on releasing it because they.
Oh, is that what it was?
I think they were dragging their feet on releasing it. But I mean, I don't think Jonathan Majors. He's such a good talent, and you can see the humbleness in his eyes that he knows he fucked up.
I mean, there's a way to punish an actor without destroying his career. You know what I mean? Like, there's a way
and I
to
think he's getting I think he will get the same redemption that RDJ got. RDJ did smaller movies and he worked his way back up into the limelight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because of how talented he is.
Yeah.
Someone threw RDJ a bone and gave him a small role, and then he grew from there. Someone's gonna throw Jonathan Majors a bone, and he's gonna grow from there. Okay. And that's one of the things I was saying. That's why I brought up, Jonathan Majors. And honestly, I was gonna bring up that same thing about what you just said, that the interview that they had with him. I think Bo DeMayo is a fantastic producer. He did an amazing job, A+ job for X-Men 97. I think. There's certain parts that were sexualized in the series that I'm like, oh, maybe that kind of checks out with his image of how he is, But if you look at his Instagram, he has an OnlyFans, and it's not nudity, but it's like him posing.
Yeah.
And like he poses a lot of pictures like that, and he's very proud of who he is. He's a good-looking man. He's built as fuck.
Yeah.
He went from when he used to work on Game of Thrones and he was like smaller but still built in good shape, and then he just buffed the fuck up out
Yeah.
of nowhere. I think hopefully this is a reality check to certain people realizing that, like, we're all human beings. We all need to be treated with respect.
Yeah.
You know, and some people kind of use an agenda as a shield because, like, oh, they're not going to fuck with me because of this.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
And I think this is a good reality check for those in the industry, to say, hey, let's dial it back. Let's act like we're all equal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now, no one's above another.
Mhm.
And, you know, just push forward. And hopefully, you know, we can have some cool ass shit. You know, Bo the Mail can, you know, shoot a shot with fucking,
DC.
with DC.
Yeah.
Because he wrote one of the first demo scripts for Blade. Bo the Mail did, you know,
Yeah.
and then that got rejected or whatever, but stuff like that. But, you know, there's still promising things out there. But,
Yeah.
you know, the reason why I was bringing all this up is because, like, when shit hits the fan and, you know, your career kind of goes to shit sometimes, it's not the end of the fucking road.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
just
he'll
buckle
still
down,
work, Yeah.
humble yourself, realize, all right, I fucked up. Let's fix this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everyone fucks up. No one's fucking.
Yeah, if somebody fucks up and they put in the work, they'll come back.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So.
All right, so
With that, X-Men, I gave it a 5 out of 6.
and
And-
I gave it a 5 as well.
Yeah.
Minus thing, same.
Me too.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna stay the same.
Alrighty. And then last but not least is episode, if you just seen it, we just did it. Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah.
One of the top films in the MCU,
Yeah.
in my opinion. Shit ton of cameos. Loved every single second, every single one of them. Like I said, we saw it 3 times each in the theater. I gave it 6 stones, and you'll never get me to change that.
I
Absolutely.
had said 5.5, and I'm staying with 5.5.
5.5
Yeah,
stones.
so-
Okay, yeah.
I mean, yeah, like I said, it's not better than Loki season 2. It's not better than Guardians. You know, there's certain movies that are 6 out of 6. It's not better than Black Panther.
Okay.
You know, and they deserve those 6 out of 6.
Okay.
You know, but
Yeah.
I'm not 5.5 isn't. It's not easy to
None
get.
is- yeah,
you know?
none to shake your hand at.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's
yeah.
our fucking ratings. huh?
Yeah, that was fun. Let us know if any of those titles that you guys have your own ratings. Let us know that. We want to hear what you guys think. This was fun. I like being able to take a look back at what we've done in the
Yeah.
past and then talk about it again. But yeah, next up we have, as we said earlier, a Nerd
Comic-Con
News,
D23.
a Nerd News episode, if you will, and hopefully we have some friends on for that. After that, we have Agatha coming up soon.
I'm excited for that in September.
We've got Beetlejuice coming out
Mhm.
soon. We're going to be reviewing that one. And a few more projects
Yeah.
coming. So yeah,
Joker, Venom 3.
correct. But
Quite
yeah,
a-
we got a few projects till the end of the year.
Yeah. Well,
For
at
sure.
the end of the year is going to be pretty busy for us. I'm
Our
excited.
2-year anniversary is coming up soon.
Oh, yeah.
Super
That's right.
soon. So that'll be fun. Yeah. So that's going to do it for us today. I want to thank you guys for joining us. And Kike, for the second time, no redos. I am with you.
Till the end of the line.
Thanks.